Today might be the most spontaneous trip that I've taken because I was planning on going to Madrid, Spain, and at the very last minute had to change my tickets and now find myself in Brussels, Belgium. Jumping on this train now and then going to my hotel. I am walking over to my hotel. Got my map downloaded. For anybody that goes to a country that they're not familiar with or goes to a city that they're not familiar with, always open the city on Google Maps, and when you're on the city, type in OK Maps and Google will download an offline version for you. So I've got the whole offline version of Brussels and I'm just following the map. It's about a 10-minute walk to the hotel. These streets are really quite picturesque. These buildings and this architecture. This is where I'm staying. My room is only available in an hour and a half, so I'm about to go grab some breakfast. I just got super excited because I asked the guy what a traditional Belgian breakfast was and he was like, waffles of course. And then I remembered, Belgian waffles are freaking incredible. So I'm walking over to some place that he just suggested and I'm about to grab myself some waffles. Walking through this market where I might buy some random souvenirs. I'm like a fridge magnet collector.
No photos. No photos.
It's a video.
Yeah, it's not a video.
I just passed a bunch of people that were extremely rude. I think I caught them on footage. Oh god. A city map. And let me figure out what to do in 24 hours here. So I was trying to find waffles on the menu and the waiter told me that isn't a Belgian thing to eat for breakfast. And I just googled it and the first thing that popped up was breakfast in Belgium. Not waffles but bread, jam and honey. And the first line is pretty much like people in Belgium do not eat waffles for breakfast first and foremost. So not ever. This looks fantastic. Got some hot chocolate. A whole bunch of pastries to give me energy today and a nice glass of orange juice. Belgian chocolate is the best chocolate, so this hot chocolate is fantastic. I'm fully checked in, got everything situated, showered, changed, and I'm headed to the Grand Palace. Good thing about the city is that the sun goes down at 10 p.m. so it means I have a full day ahead of me. Super exciting. Let me remember my hotel key. And we're off. It's such a cool city. Such a quaint neighborhood that I'm walking through, and this is the city center. I'm headed to the Grand Palace. I don't know what that building is right in front of there, but it's got a whole bunch of gold on it. And I'm so happy that Madrid didn't work out, because when else do you find yourself in Brussels, right? This huge building right here is the Grand Palace. You'll see it goes over an entire block. It's pretty incredible, and the detailing, especially as I zoom up there, you can see the architecture is really spectacular. Brussels' oldest inhabitant, you can see him peeing into the fountain. So here is a Belgian waffle in Belgium, right next to the pissing statue. I made it to the end of this park. What I'm probably gonna do now, I've seen 4 of the 7 tourist must-dos that the lady at the hotel gave me. Our flight tomorrow morning is at, I think, 10 a.m. but I have to be checked out and on the train at around 7:30. This is like a 24-hour quick trip to Brussels. First one. My brief nap at the hotel is done. I'm now headed to something called the Atominium, which is about 25 minutes away from the city by bus or by train. I have my subway tickets. Let me know where's both of them. And he said platform number 6. The weirdest thing, so that train that I was just on stopped halfway to the point and then started going the opposite direction, so where we came from. And as I asked the people next to me where to go, and we've just transferred tracks, so waiting on a new train. But there was literally no warning. All I saw was that like stop and then reverse. Just got out of the train and the first thing I see is that super cool structure. So it is an atom blown up and magnified X amount of times. Guys, come on, look at this. This is fantastic. Oh well, the ticket counter is closed, so I won't get to experience what it's like inside of an atom, but I came close enough to touch it. That's good enough for me. The most difficult thing about being starving on this walk to the King's Palace is a consistent smell of Belgian waffles in the air. It is making me starving. I don't see any food trucks. I passed some a while back, but it is still in my nostrils, that delicious sweet scent. Google, you have not failed me. This is the monument, and that is the chateau. It looks like there's a huge gate, and doesn't look like there's people walking to it. So I might be walking these next few steps in vain. Yes, unfortunately, this palace is gated off, so I guess I'm not really gonna have to go inside. I don't know if you guys hear the music. I was about to leave, and I was drawn by it. I'm hoping it's not a speaker, and it's actually somebody speaking or singing live. It's live music. Hell yeah. And she's really good. It looks like it's some folk festival. I never listened to folk music before, but it is really, really good. I hope I didn't miss the entire thing. That actress went off, but hopefully a few more go. I'll probably stay here for another 30 minutes in my case, and then get an eat. Looks like we're switching stages for the rest of the acts to perform. Ooh, merchandise. Let's see what cool stuff they have. Is the annual folk festival in Brussels that I've never heard of, but I'm so glad I stumbled upon. This starts round 2. Finally time for dinner. Just sat down in a place that's down the street from our hotel, and I've already googled what I'm supposed to order. I'm about to feast. Here is a traditional beef stew brewed with beer, or made with beer, and some incredible Belgian fries. I've heard these fries with the French ones to shame. The fries supposedly originated in Belgium and not in France. The meat is so fantastic. I don't know how you guys can see me with this light, but it's brilliant. This is probably the final footage from this vlog. It's 10 p.m. The sun is still up, but I'm working on 3 hours of sleep right now. I'm about to go buy a fridge magnet because I collect those things, and then going straight to bed, waking up and catching my flight back to Atlanta. Thanks for joining on this new trip, the spontaneous trip, the most spontaneous one. So thanks again for tuning in. Peace.